Hi, in this tutorial we're going to look at how eRedact can help teams work collaboratively. And by collaboratively, it is quite frequently the case that just an individual redacting in isolation may or may not be comfortable in publishing the redacted content. Very frequently, especially in high sensitivity applications, a member of the team will often seek a review from another member of the team just to make sure they've not missed anything that should have been redacted. eRedact provides a whole heap of tools for this, but what we're going to display is how eRedact can actually take a document such as this one, which is a pre-qualification questionnaire, quite a hefty document. What we're going to do very briefly is I note here that the PQQ relates to A and other counsel, and what we're going to do is we're going to load the document into redaction and just make some very quick redactions. So just click the toolbar there. The document will now load into eRedact. When eRedact fires up, it's prompted us now for a search term list. I've already set up a automatic redaction search term a.n.other counsel, which we can see matches the title of the PQQ. So what we'll do is we'll just release that to say apply those search terms, and eRedact will now go off and find A and other counsel within the document and take care of those aspects. So if I was ready now to collaborate on this particular redacted copy, I may just indicate with a stamp that I'm just alluding that this is actually the working copy stage. So I can put the stamp on there, move it around if it's slightly misaligned. And what I'm going to do now, rather than progress normally with the clicking next to the redact stage, you'll note here we're in working copy. I'm actually going to select the menu option to say save working file. And what we're going to do is we're going to save this on the desktop, and it will prefix the file rather than with an R for redacted or A for audit copy. It will prefix the file with a W and the application name. We'll leave that in this instance because it shows the recipient, i.e. the person I'm collaborating with on the particular redaction, which source package the file was generated in. But here we see that it's an audit PQQ, and quite interestingly this RXF format is unique to eRedact. It actually is an encrypted format that unless the recipient of the item that's sent for collaboration has eRedact, they won't be able to open this file, so it's actually a level of file encryption. So if I save this to the desktop now, basically eRedact will shut down because we're actually, so we can just cancel that, say say no to save changes. And on the desktop we've actually got the working copy, RXF. If I open that as if I was a recipient on the end of an email, we can see that it comes in under review copy. I know that the person who sent this to me considers it to be a working copy, so the redactions haven't been finalised. What we do then is under review we can remove the stamp. So I want to delete the redaction stamp, and I may actually add a stamp that says returned. So in this instance what I'm saying is that I'm actually happy with all the redactions that you've already applied, and I would either click next to redact that final copy off, so it would again go to redacted and audit copy, or more likely I may save this as a working file again and actually email that back to the document owner. So rather than finalise the redactions ourselves, we save that to the desktop and then just cancel out of the change. We don't need to save the file. So at this stage we have two files. We have the original one that was sent to me as a review, and then we have the file that is due to be sent back to the actual document owner. So if we double click the second file as if I am actually the document owner having received this back via email, we'll note that the working copy stamp has disappeared and it's now it has a return stamp, which is indicating to me actually that the person I sent this to for collaborative redaction review is happy with my content. So delete the stamp. Yes, we do want to delete the stamp. And we may actually just add a final stamp to say it's FOI compliant. And let's add another one to say that it's redacted copy. Again, just tidy that up slightly. And at this stage we know that the colleague is happy with it, we're happy with it, and we can actually move forward to redacted copy. So from review copy we move forward to the redacted copy. Again, it leaves the prefix on, so what we're going to do is just remove the to working copy prefix and save the file to the desktop as redacted copy audit PQQ. Because we've used colour stamps, it's again asking about colour compression, and we're going to use the nearest available range of colours to keep compression down. And there we have it. We've not requested in this instance an audit file, but we can quite clearly see now from the redacted copy output that two members of the same team have collaborated. The second individual has backed up the document owner's choice of items to redact, and agreed that actually it does make sense what's been removed, and we're left with a document that not only have we confidently redacted, but it actually has gone through workflow and includes things like the FOI compliant stamp. So that is how very quickly we can save working files, send them to one another in an encrypted fashion, and actually collaborate on planned redaction content. Okay, thanks.